From 9 News, this is Today with Carl and Sarah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your news today. Coming up, breaking news in the Middle East amid fresh airstrikes in Gaza. Plus, Pauline Hanson's plan to court more coalition MPs following Barnaby Joyce's shock resignation. And a very unexpected guest at a luxury resort in far north Queensland, a croc on the loose.
We just wanted to keep you in suspense. There it is. But first up, that extraordinary news out of Paris with a gang of thieves breaking into the Louvre Museum, stealing a priceless jewellery in a brazen daylight heist. Let's go live to 9 Europe correspondent Jessica Millwood in Paris. Just how did they get away with this?
Sarah, this is the most remarkable of stories. At 9:30 this morning, the Louvre had just opened and we have vision of the robbery taking place. You can see this person wearing high vis. They are cutting open the glass and they are just moments away from making off with some of the world's most priceless jewels. The gang pulled up in a truck on this busy street behind me where the police are right now. They got in a basket lift and ascended up into that window where the Apollo Gallery is. They took the jewels, came back down and took off on scooters. It was all over in 7 minutes. The gang, now among the world's most wanted people this morning. Sarah?
Just can't believe that footage. It's just right there in front of everyone. My goodness. Thank you, Jess. Well, the FBI is investigating the discovery of a raised platform that was suspiciously positioned with a direct line of sight to where President Trump disembarks his aircraft at Palm Beach International Airport. Officials say they found the stand in a tree during advanced security preparations and are yet to connect it to an individual. Well, now to breaking news. The Israeli Defence Force says it will renew its adherence to the ceasefire deal. This comes hours after Israel launched a series of deadly strikes in Gaza that killed 29 people in response to attacks on its forces that killed 2 IDF soldiers.
Police are looking into media reports that disgraced Royal Prince Andrew sought information on his accuser, Virginia Giuffre, via his police protection officers. A spokesperson said police are actively looking into the claims made, with Prince Andrew and the palace yet to comment. The Prime Minister is this morning hours away from touching down in Washington, D.C. ahead of his high-stakes talks with US President Donald Trump. Nine's US correspondent Lauren Tomasi is live at the White House for us. G'day, Lauren. Trade, tariffs and the AUKUS Pact, all high on the agenda.
All big topics for what is a really big meeting here in Washington, D.C. Carl, Anthony Albanese right now in the air bound for the White House. He'll touch down in around 7.5 hours' time at 10:30 p.m. local time here. And then tomorrow is the big day, a meeting 10 months in the making. Anthony Albanese and Donald Trump have held a number of phone calls up until this point, but it has taken this long to secure that one-on-one meeting. Anthony Albanese will be the second Prime Minister to sit down with Donald Trump. Scott Morrison sat down with Donald Trump in the Oval Office in 2019. We know that these are very lengthy press conferences. Donald Trump has the cameras rolling the entire time. So Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister and the President will be side by side and the world will be watching.
Lauren, thank you.
Glass, rocks and rotten fruit have been thrown at officers in ugly scenes as protesters clashed in Melbourne. Let's go live to 9 Melbourne reporter Kiara Parker. Kiara, good morning to you. Police are fed up. It's left them furious.
Yeah, police say they're sick of protesters coming into the city looking for a fight. Bottles filled with glass and large rocks were thrown at officers, cracking their face shields as anti-immigration and anti-racism protesters faced off. They used capsicum spray and rubber bullets and tackled protesters to the ground to try control the crowd. A female sergeant suffered a broken hand. A male senior constable was taken to hospital with a gash to his leg. Police are making no apologies for the force they had to use. Take a listen.
I have a sergeant, a female sergeant, who went to hospital with a suspected broken hand because she was kicked at.
Just one woman was arrested amid the chaos. Police are hunting up to 50 people involved. They're reviewing CCTV to try and identify them, but many of them were wearing face coverings. Jane?
Thank you, Kiara. Well, Australian parents are fed up with school lunchbox rules saying no to bans on plastic packaging, no nuts and unhealthy lunches. New research showing parents are instead catering to their own child's preferences over school policies. Time pressures, financial barriers and convenience are also fueling the move, with many parents still relying on pre-packaged food.
National Senator Matt Canavan is ruling out a switch to One Nation as Pauline Hanson tries to lure disaffected coalition MPs to join her party. Let's go live to Today Federal Politics reporter Liz Daniels. Hey Liz, who else does she want?
Well, the number one target's the former Nationals leader, Barnaby Joyce. Carl, he's already declared he will not recontest his New South Wales seat, but is silent on a potential defection to One Nation. Pauline Hanson also says she wants Matt Canavan, Jacinta Nampijinpa Price and Colin Boyce. All have been outspoken on immigration and net zero. Matt Canavan says thanks, but no thanks. He's posted on Facebook, "I'll always be loyal. It's Nats or bust for me," and he hopes Barnaby stays. But the coalition's wounds are open, Carl, and the sharks are circling.
Sharks and crocs. And on that note, a very unexpected guest has checked into a luxury resort in far north Queensland and headed straight for the pool, as you do. Holidaymakers in Port Douglas were stunned to spot this crocodile just casually lounging at the bottom of the hotel's five-star plunge.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but there is a crocodile in the Sheraton pool. Sheraton Raj. Baby croc.
Brings a bit of new danger to Marco. Polo! Guests were told to stay out of the water while the scaly swimmer was safely caught and relocated. Thanks, fellas.
Well, speaking of swimming, that spring and summer beach trip might be tempting, but be warned, today we can reveal the dirtiest and the cleanest beaches across Sydney. Live to Today's Sydney reporter Gabrielle Boyle. Gabby, the northern beaches has made the list, for better or worse?
It has, Jane. Yes, it has. Good morning to you. I am joining you this morning from Sydney's cleanest beach, Avalon Beach. And doesn't it look absolutely spectacular? Up on that list of Sydney's cleanest beaches, Bilgola, Bungan, Long Reef Beach and Mona Vale Beach as well. That's all according to Beach Watch data. If you're wondering where some of the dirtiest beaches are in Sydney, well, Bayview Baths, you might want to take a second thought before you jump in there. Foreshores Beach and Gymea top the list of Sydney's dirtiest beaches. And here at Avalon this morning, not only we're looking at Sydney's cleanest beach, but we're also on whale watch because that southern migration is happening at the moment, and this is the perfect spot to see those beautiful whales passing by. What a great day, huh?
Absolutely, Gabby. Lucky you. Thank you. Virgin Australia has launched a network-wide sale with fares for as little as $49. A Byron Bay getaway from Sydney could cost you less than $50. Or do you fancy a trip overseas? Gold Coast to Denpasar for just over $429. Flight deals are available until midnight next Monday unless tickets sell out.
Just days after Ariane Titmus hung up her goggles, Molly O'Callaghan has reminded everyone that the future of Australian swimming is in pretty safe hands.
The 21-year-old delivering a jaw-dropping performance in the 200 metres freestyle, breaking the short course world record.
Onto the flags and onto the wall, a new world record, 1:49.77. That is unbelievable. The first woman ever under 150.
The face says it all, doesn't it? Love it. O'Callaghan's time erased the previous world record held by Hong Kong's Siobhan Hay since 2021.
So fast.
Amazing. Wow. Good on her. Well, taking a look at the weather right across the country now, and mostly sunny Mondays ahead for Brisbane, Sydney and Canberra.
Melbourne, Hobart, Adelaide and Perth can expect a shower or two.